Hey guys, I'm here in this awesome server with Matt's here. He's gonna talk to you guys about stuff and things. If you guys want to join, say hello.
Hello everyone, welcome. This is Haven, headquarters of the Kagedo Clan, and we're just going to take a quick tour and look around. This is our courtyard, just the front entrance of the city. We just kind of do it up with the Asian theme, and I'll take you around so you can kind of get a look at things.
It sounds like you got like a small carnival going on in your background. It's kind of interesting to hear.
Yeah, I have my wife and son here, and they're watching some cartoons in the background, so that's probably what you're hearing.
What cartoons?
Let's see. You know Shaun the Sheep? It's
Good choice. That's
like a Wallace and
hilarious.
Gromit spin-off. Yeah, there's that, and then they also did another show with the tiny sheep, the baby sheep. It's a kid show, and they're watching that.
There's one with the baby sheep. The baby sheep's like the best one, other than the fat one.
It's funny. But this is our viewing platform. Anybody can come up here. Visitors, residents. It's just a good place to get a good view. You can see the outer perimeter and the inner perimeter. The inner perimeter is where we keep a lot of our community features, which I'll show you here shortly. And the outer perimeter is where all of our residents are housed. And we also have new districts outside of the larger walls, which we're sending new members up in now. But
Like me.
We'll go ahead and take a look. Precisely. We'll go ahead and take a look at the inside of the city here, so we can kind of see some of the amenities and features.
I chose the direct route of jumping down. Oh, god damn it.
The city is terribly secure. If you're not a resident or somebody didn't let you in, I'm not sure how you would get in. These are our community surplus, of course. I mean, if anybody has anything that they need or want to drop off, just share here. And in front of us over here is the town message board room. Here is actually where we house most of our amenities. We have a very large hunting grounds, which we can take a look at. We have a community farm, which is actually 5 levels of crops, and anybody can feel free to use those and replace them. We have a tree farm over here. I just wanted to make sure that we had anything that we needed within the city, and everybody's really good about making sure it's upkept, so it's really worked out well. Is there anything that maybe you want to stop by and take a look at?
We should take a look at the hunting ground, since I've only been there once, and it was kind of scary as hell.
Yeah, it's a bit intense. I've made sure there's panic rooms. Basically, it's a very large area. It's dark. You go inside, and there's little glass, houses. Really, they're just panic rooms, and you can go inside them to get away from the mobs. The whole area is sectioned off, so the mobs can't get overwhelming. But it's still a challenge. Let me put my diamond armor on real quick.
Lucky, I still haven't found a diamond, and I dug out half that area.
Oh, you'll definitely find some.
Bloody spiders. Eat shit. So, creepers and TNT don't blow up blocks, but they still damage you, which is kind of neat. Maybe we can talk a little bit about the skills and stuff, since you're busy one-hitting mobs with a wood-cutting axe, which seems pretty badass.
Yeah, MCMMO. Of course, you can use axes have high crits. Swords are good for defending and for doing bleeds. Axes also have an AoE.
One day, I will be as strong as your axe. Blah. Oh, fucker.
There's acrobatics, there's repairing. I mean, a lot of these things are going to change once the server updates to 1.0, but most of the primary skills are going to still be there, like
When is 1.0 being updated, or us being up? Yeah.
Right now, Luce is just waiting for the plugins to update. You know, the bucket had a recommended build come out, which is great. So now the plugin devs are just using that recommended build to build out and compile their release. So it just takes some time for them to finish that up. But as soon as that's done, we're going to be updating promptly.
Yes, people. So that means you're going to have to downgrade to 1.8. Some of you might already have that. So, yeah.
Did you want to run around here some more, or shall we move on? To another area?
We should move on.
Alrighty.
The door closes automatically behind you, which is good. I think we're going to be taking a look at some more housing areas. Now, this is one of many nations on this server. There's 3 big ones. Here's the Kagedo Clan.
We do have our ranking exams. That's the Bushi, the warrior exam, and then inside we have the Kagebushi, the shadow warrior exam.
I want to take that after we're done here.
People are ready to take it. We'll take a look. Let's see. So over here, we do have a slime area. It's not a great tourist spot, but if you really need slimes, it's nice to have. They group up in the corners, so if you just look around a bit, you can usually find some slime balls, your sticky pistons and such.
Yeah,
what
that's
we'll do
the only reason. I've only seen slime balls getting used for sticky pistons. I don't know if they're used for anything else.
Oh, speaking of which, we actually have custom recipes on this server, so it's worth taking a look at. There's a lot of functionality. Here we have the MCMMO, we have Townie, we have the custom recipes, we have custom mobs, we have pigmen out in the normal areas, and we have giants that throw TNT. And it doesn't do any terrain damage. It's an attack that they do. But they have custom drop tables on all the mobs, so things will drop weapons and armor in addition to the normal things that they drop. They have wolves, they're hellhounds, and basically they're wolves that are on fire, and when they bite you, it does tick damage, because you light on fire too. You don't see a lot of those right now, but you will in 1.0 when we update, just because of the persistence. It just messes things up pretty good. Over here, this is the outside residential area. We just started setting up districts. Classic Gamer actually just moved in out here. We're filling up pretty quick, which is great. This is Classic Gamer's home, and you can see also from the corner of his plot, we have things like nether chunks, which are places that you can get nether out in the regular map. Basically, it has all the normal resources, except that the standard stuff here, things like that, are all replaced with nether resources instead, which is nice.
Yeah, it's good considering we can't go to the nether on this server. That's not a bad thing.
That's true.
I hate it anyway.
Well, right. And so that's why Lucian said he was going to make sure that nether resources were distributed throughout the normal map, and there's all the nether mobs. So anything you can get in the nether, you can get. So every new member is given 4 plots. A lot of times they'll give out 1 plot, but I don't think that's enough to do a whole lot. So there's 4 conjoined plots, and of course it's bedrock to sky. Nobody can mess with anybody's plot except the person who owns it. So that's chests, doors, blocks, everything. And then you can see there's some cobble grids outside of each of the plot areas, and that's what we call wild area. And there's no permissions on it. But that is so there's some cushion between residents, and also so that they can work on projects together. They can work on themed areas, things like that. It just gives residents something to work on together that's personal to them.
So, I don't think we missed anything. Did we talk about skills and stuff? With, you right-click, you get some special stuff.
Oh, that's true. With MCMMO, like with the axe, or using the axe as a weapon, if I were to right-click, it would do an super breaker, and you can just bust through blocks really fast, and you get double drops on certain things. Same with the axe. If you're near a tree, if the next thing you hit is a tree, it's tree cutter, and you just blow logs up. It's just a really quick way to harvest. Let's see. Punchy, you can do berserk. I mean, there's also things like acrobatics. I could jump off the top of the Haven and live, which I couldn't do without acrobatics.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, just hit, hold down shift. It's what they call a gentle roll, and it doubles your chances.
Now, just as an example to people, you can't break other people's stuff. It just comes back, which is good, so that there's very low to none griefing in cities.
That's very true, and that's why we do the project area, this wild area, so you and your neighbor can work on things together.
Yes. Did we talk about other clans on the server? How that's going?
Oh, Synesthesia. We have so many clans on the server, which is fantastic. But also, we have the respect of all of them, and we're very respectful to the other clans. We don't have any enemies at the moment. However, the great thing is, our clan is well known for hunting all the other clans, and all that means is we'll pick specific people that are online, and we'll go and we'll hunt them. We'll figure out how to get to them, and then we kill them. And they understand what we're doing, and we're never nasty about it. You know, after you kill them, you don't have to give back all their stuff, but a lot of times I will, and I'll usually say something nice. You know, if they did a good job, or especially if they do get the jump on you. Of course, you know, well done is pretty standard. But yeah, so we have a really decent relationship, and if we did get into any tight spots, I'm sure if we needed, we have a couple clans that would come to our aid as well. So that's also nice.
I think that's it. Yeah, thank you for going through this a second time, since I forgot to or hit record or something last time. Feel bad about that still.
Nope. No problem. Really glad to do it. And also, one last thing. In order to sign up with the clan, what you want to do is go to, there's a tiny URL, so it's www.tinyurl.com/Kagedo, just Kagedo, and that'll take you to our main thread up at the top. So you just want to apply there, and then also at the top there's a link to the Synesthesia server. You'll want to apply there as well, and once you've been accepted at both locations, we can get you all set up and get you into home and part of the Kagedo Clan.
And with that, we're off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. So guys, just to do a quick recap, you got plot systems. Once you are in, you get 4 plots, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You can combine them into one big one like I did right over there and build your house. We got a bunch of different cities. This one's called Haven, home to the Kagedo Clan. Probably saying that wrong, oh well. I recommend joining that clan, because it's my clan, the best clan. There's a lot of different clans on here. One of the bigger ones is CK, which is Crimson Knights. We got different abilities and stuff on items you can use. We got different skills, a bunch of custom mobs, whole bunch of fun stuff, great community, a lot of people online all hours of the day. I know that because I was on for maybe 12 hours yesterday, and there were people coming in and out. You can't break other people's blocks, so you don't have to worry about griefing once you're inside cities. If you apply and get into the server and you are not currently in a city, just hang around in the wild areas like the forest outside of the cities with your stuff waiting. That was a quick little recap. Links in the description to sign up. Thanks for watching, and peace out again.